Ah, man. Let's get it popping, man. What's popping, everybody? You know what time it is. Your boy, Mr. J Hill Podcast. We here. Special guest in the building.
Yeah.
Kai Cash is here.
Yeah.
Yo, we supposed to been doing something so long ago, and then we supposed to do something like a year ago.
That's a fact.
Just full circle.
Godspeed. You know,
Facts. You didn't even know about the freestyle shit I was talking about.
I had no idea, but
yeah.
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, facts. That was back when the whole, and I gotta be careful with this because I know y'all still fam.
Yeah.
But this was back when the whole CYN movement was like crazy.
Yeah. It was a lot. It was a lot more unified. I think as we got older, it's just like everybody got their own personal life. So it's like we can't be together as much, but when we come together, we still come together.
Right.
Pause. But that's
all good.
That's pretty much how it is, really.
Is
to this day.
Is the mic blocking his face, MJ? No? All right, bet. Yeah. So it's crazy. Like, how is that movement going right now? Like, are y'all just like everybody, you know, like doing their own thing and like they just like big in their own perspective? Pause.
Yeah.
Even like I gotta be careful.
It's about to be.
No,
it is
crazy.
what it is.
We can't have a regular conversation at this.
Nah, all right, let's be grown. Let's be adults. Come on, we don't got to do that.
I'm still going probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely.
I might still, but yeah. So like, is everybody like basically like in their own solo career right now, just focusing on that solo thing?
Yeah, that's for the most part. That's how we started off. But we used to be together a lot. Like the way CYN started, we spent most of our summers together. Our parents made sure we spent most of our summers together from 2009 till probably. I ain't gonna lie. Till to this day, we spend a lot of our summers together. So as we got older, and everybody started to make music. Everybody was doing their own thing because we all lived in different places. Summertime is where we live together, basically.
Right.
But when niggas is in school and doing all that extra shit, everybody's having their own career. So really right now it's just a lot more amplified. We adults now. We know how to, move differently and it's more graceful. But, yeah, for the most part, everybody's just doing their own thing. And then we come back. It's like, okay, camaraderie.
Let me ask you this then. You been in the A, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is most of the guys in New York still? Or
It's only really two of them in New York right now.
so it was three of y'all? Or
In New York, it used
the
to
group,
be.
the CYN
It's
mob.
7 of us.
7 of y'all.
Yeah.
So you've been in the A, right?
Yeah.
I'm just curious, and that not being like a focus like it used to be, right?
Yeah.
Do you see the impact of your career? Like, do people treat you differently now because you're not around King and the other guys?
Nah, not really, because even through the process of coming up with the whole CYN, like, I've always made sure I built my relationships with people on my own. Like, I might have met so-and-so through the whole CYN thing, but it's like, as long as I continue to build my relationship with this person, I know that it's really no room to treat me like, oh, I can only rock with you when you with this person and that person, because that ain't really how nothing works. I feel like if I'm a genuine person, if we're gonna be cool, we're gonna be cool in real time. Like we ain't gotta do.
Yeah, I feel like that's not how the industry works though.
Sadly, it's not.
But that's what I'm asking.
But even then, like by industry standard, I don't like industry standards either. But it's like whoever I'm not, if it is some people that treat me that way, like, oh, you not with this person or that person, cool, I'll keep you where you at. Like I don't. And when you see me and I'm with so on and so forth,
don't try.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm cool off you. You
Stay
keep
over
the
there.
same energy. Don't call me to ask for a favor. I'm straight off all that.
Does it make it hard to maneuver in, like, especially on a come up? Does that make it hard to maneuver in the industry? Because a lot of times we gotta, like, especially young dudes like us, we gotta. One thing I had to learn, and shit, I'm still learning to keep it 100 is like. Everything don't have to be personal. It's a business. We don't have to like everybody. Everybody don't have to like you, and you gotta conduct it like that. Does it make it being so genuine and only rocking with like who really rock with you? Does it make it hard to maneuver the industry coming up, especially coming up?
In the beginning, I feel like more so it was because I wasn't privy to what the situation was. Like I'm already a quiet type of nigga, so for the most part, I'm not really like a socialite. I don't go out my way to talk to niggas. Or I feel like if we in the same room, of course there's respect. I'm gonna say what's up to you because we've been in this room for so long together. Right. Why not speak to you? But other than that, it's just like I treat the whole industry thing like how I treat real life. Like I could be walking around, I won't probably say nothing to nobody. I might seem standoffish, but in real time, it's just me being myself. Cause I feel like I'd rather not expect nobody to be no type of way.
No, facts.
And I feel like for me, that's been like a good thing because I'm already that way in real time. So for the industry, it's like sometimes it's more of a curse because you don't want to block blessings or any room you go into, you supposed to work the room, this, that, and the third. Sometimes I don't be know how to work the room. The way I work the room is I'm sitting in here, I'm observing, and then when it's time for me to do what I do, when it's time for me to rap, everybody, we all tapped in now, because that's how I want to show everybody for the most part. I'm kind of getting out of it now that I'm older and I understand the industry a little bit more. But I don't think it makes it harder. I think it's just like now I kind of know how to maneuver through it a little bit better.
You know, it's crazy because like as much as like even like when I was coming up, just talking about that energy, because at one point in time the energy word was like a big fad, right? And I used to laugh at it, but like as I'm getting older, I'm understanding that it's real, because like you could be in the room. You don't have to work the room, and the right energy is always going to present itself with the right people. Exactly. Like you always going to be connected with the right people, that you're supposed to be connected with. That's one thing I honestly had to find out, because a lot of times I'd be like, man, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really trying to network, but like it's never what's meant for you never going to miss you, 100%, bro. And so another reason why I asked you that is because I was looking at on iTunes. Yeah, a lot of the shit is around that time though. Yeah. So is that
CYN shit for sure?
But even like the shit I'm looking for you dropped the single not too long ago.
Yeah, I got like 2 projects out.
But when I put in Podcast, I seen
the West is my biggest songs. Okay. The West came out in 2018, so that's probably what you see in first.
Yeah, then the Chris Brown shit.
Then the Chris Brown, that was 2020, and then from there Helen Keller with Trell and all that extra shit is like 21. And so forth, like
because I'm looking like what's going on?
Yeah, that's one of my biggest problems too. Like I like to. I'm big on quality. So it's like I'll take my time with releasing some joints. You feel me? Like I will really like I'll let some shit marinate for a minute just to make sure when I want to get my point across, I'm doing it in the best way I feel like I can do it. Granted, there's no right or wrong way to do nothing in the industry at all, in my honest opinion. But I just like to let shit sit for a while. Let me figure it out how I want to figure it out. And then we put it out there. It's a gift and a curse, but
I was gonna ask, like the industry, shit, the world, just in general, it's like we living in this like microwave era, right? Like the entire era is just like we want things. So like with you being like this perfectionist, for lack of better words, what I hear you saying, you being this perfectionist, sometimes you letting things marinate. Sometimes you can get lost in the sauce, right? Like it's like in this microwave era when it's like what have you done for me lately? Yeah. Right? You could kind of like lose relevancy, and we all chasing relevancy. Like
that's a fact.
How do you deal with that?
And even that, now I'm kind of getting better with that. So now I'm in a system where I'm about to start dropping a song every month just to stay in people's faces and then just carry it into 2024. But you do get lost in translation because a lot of the times as creatives in general, you just overthink so much. And that's where I be at with myself sometimes. Like I'll be overthinking some shit that could have came out 2-3 years ago, and it's just like, nah, I'm waiting to put it on this project, or I'm waiting for this moment to occur, and it's just like, nigga, that moment could not ever happen. You can make more of a moment if you do this shit today. And I've had people in my ear for years kind of telling me that, and it's just me being the stubborn person that I am. I just be like, yeah, I feel you, but nah. But now I'm kind of just getting back into the swing of things because I'm tired of being, lost in translation with this shit. Like,
or even like just overlooked or slept on to
that too.
Keep it 100.
That too, because it's like I feel like I'm better than everybody. So it's like for me to be overlooked at such a high capacity, it's like, all right, I know what I gotta do because niggas know who I am. It's not hard for me to be discovered. Yeah, it's just like you're not putting your best foot forward right now because you want to just chill and wait and think. And this shit is, like you said, it's microwavable. It's quantity. It's real quantitative right now.
That's a fact. Yeah. What used to be like quality over quantity,
now
it's
like
nah, the reverse.
Nigga, you like, record a song on your fucking
because niggas, you know what happened?
iPad.
It's just like social media. They like the more you post, the more you get caught up in the algorithm, the better chance of you going viral. Yep. These companies, these record labels, they trying to get their money. They trying to get that money back. So it's like, bro, I need you to drop because the better chance. The money I get,
got more people coming in.
Yeah, the better chance of me recouping my money is you dropping these songs. It might go viral.
Yep. You got to play the game now, man. It's annoying, but it is what it is.
Speaking of, wait, are you signed to Generation Now?
It's coming, man. I've been working with Generation Now. Shout out to GN.
Yeah,
I've been working with Generation Now, man. So it's basically.
How long you been working with them?
Really, a few months now. It ain't been that long.
I feel like you've been working in that studio for a minute. No,
it's only been a few months. Literally, it's probably been like 7-8 months.
All right, that's
It's not even a full pregnancy.
Yeah. Speaking of,
it's a little bit of time.
I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of pregnancy, that shit is long, bro. I thought pregnancy was 9 months. Why ain't nobody tell me that was really 10 months? Like, pregnancy is damn near a year.
I didn't know that.
No cap.
You just put me on this.
Full term is 40 months. I mean, 40 weeks. That's 10 months.
40 months.
No, that's crazy.
That's
Yo,
outrageous.
full term is fucking 40 weeks. That's 10 months.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I didn't either until now. Like,
I never knew that until right
going
now.
to the doctor and shit, they keep saying, "Oh no, you're not dilated." Like my fucking
You
fiance.
expecting?
No, my fiance.
Oh,
You said I was pregnant?
No, I'm saying you expected like no, nigga, why the
I thought you said when you was pregnant. Wait, what? Nigga? No.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah.
Congratulations
Nah,
on
appreciate
that,
it, brother. Yeah. So I mean, 7 months. So what's taking them so long,
It's paperwork, really.
bro? It don't take nothing to print the shit.
I make sure shit is right. I make sure this shit.
What's the shit you be looking for now?
Right, man.
Because it's crazy. Because like
You know?
when you coming up, bro, it's like so many
Yeah.
niggas be like, man, I want a deal.
Yeah. And it's just like so many niggas also be like, man, you don't need that shit, this, that, and the third. But I feel like we all, it's fickle because when you independent, it's still a goal to have some type of support.
Yeah.
Whether it's a major label, whether it's a silent partner.
Right.
You feel me? Everybody still wants that support, that it just helps bring the ideas to life a lot easier. And I feel like the independent term is used very loosely. Like,
Facts.
don't get me wrong, it's a lot of people that are independent, but a lot of these independent niggas is either having distro deals.
Yeah, they
or
going
maybe
through
a
a
pub
Epic.
deal, or maybe, you feel me?
It's like-
Or maybe they got a silent partner that nobody knows about. So you can jack independence, but you really not, like, what these kids don't know behind the scenes is like, yeah, you might have started off like Dolo, you had your team, y'all got to this point where you're the biggest person ever, but there's somebody in that back pocket like, yo.
Yeah.
And it's nothing
There's
wrong with it.
I was about to say that, like, because
you
you all need a team. They say it take a village to raise
Hell yeah, you can't do this
child.
shit by yourself.
Facts. Like, and that's what I'm saying, because like a lot of things, I feel like, man, all this shit is just smoke and mirrors, bro. Yeah. Like, it's just like the entrepreneurship. Mm-hmm. Everybody an entrepreneur until it's time to pay niggas or take on the expenses that
handle business.
You get what I'm saying? Just like the independent shit, like I feel like it's a new fad. Like everybody running around like they're independent, but like, bro, you got a distro or some shit going on with Epic when they got the bag.
And I think it's like it's great to be independent, but at the same time, before we knew what independence was, and niggas was rapping and wanting to be rappers and stars, one of the biggest goals was I want to get that deal. Yeah, like I want to be signed. Granted, we're in a better space now where if you build leverage, your terms can be completely different. I've seen an Ice Spice interview where she's like, I own my masters. Damn. It's like you got to that point where nigga, they asking for you to come this way and you need something from them. It's product and service. You got the product, they're giving you the service. So everybody has to do their job. But it's like, if I have this much leverage and I want this and I'll give you that, sometimes they'll be willing to work with that. And then you see a Young Thug interview where he was like, I knew my deal was fucked up, but I knew I had a plan.
Facts. Exactly.
So it's like, it's everything in life is whatever
I think
the
Baby said the same thing. He was like, he got 200 for his first deal when he dropped Suge.
You feel me?
Like, man, it was really just
that 200 changed his whole life.
Exactly.
It's really what you do in a situation, and that's with everything in life. I don't even think it's just some music shit. I think it's like, if you get presented an opportunity, how are you gonna max out on this opportunity?
Facts.
You could get it and just.
But what you looking for now? I guess what would you be looking for at this stage of your career?
Really, just like I said, product and services. I'm giving out a product. I want help with a service that I know it'll probably take me a lot more time and effort to do. Not saying that I'm lazy and I don't want to do it at all, but I know if these people are invested in me and I'm invested in them, for one, that's a partnership. And we can combine like terms on some shit where it's just like, I got this. Can y'all pitch to these people right here? Let's set up these 5 interviews. Let's make sure we get 15 videos done.
More so marketing.
Sure it's marketing, it's promotions. It's because as an artist, sometimes our best ideas is what we put on wax. And we'll be stuck in that. Because it's like, yeah, nigga, I gave a great idea. And there's some artists that are like creatively, visually, introspective, or not just on Sonics. It's just like, nigga, I know what I want to do for everything, but everybody don't have that ability to do that. So sometimes you need teams, and even if it's an independent team or a hustler, from the streets, that's like, nigga, I believe in you and I'm giving you whatever you need to get this done. That's still, it's kind of like a label. It's just not as much business. You feel me? But
it's crazy because I mean, like you're right, and I think the marketing aspect of anything, podcasting, music, I think that's like one of the hardest parts to really tap into, unless you got a big bag. So like, I mean, everybody want to keep some of this independent shit. Like, that label.
If you could do it, then do it. But even when you got moments like, say niggas go viral, and then they got that one song because they went viral by accident or they wasn't expecting it, it's like,
can you reproduce that?
Can you reproduce? Sometimes you might get into a label situation and they might have another record for you. They might bring you into a room with a bunch of writers and producers that can help you bring your career to life
put that
a little
bag
bit more.
behind something that you do have, because
exactly
you ain't going viral like you might go viral like maybe, let's say, realistically, right? Let's say once every 90 days, right?
Yeah.
But that's too late to try to follow up.
Yeah.
Right? Like the label can really, when you go viral, if you go viral on your own, they can really put the money behind your second song to force that to go.
First. Yeah.
Exactly. And then to force the second viral. You feel me? Like, it's really just numbers,
It's just
bro.
a way, it's numbers, and it's just everybody's mindset. I don't knock nobody that's jacking independence and that is independent because they making it work. I don't fault nobody for signing and making the deals work. It's like,
yo, you're doing like what? You like mid 200 range, or like 200,000 streams a month?
Spotify is like 210 to 215 now. I don't know. I never know what Apple is, because you know Apple don't have that.
Shit.
Apple don't show that. I fuck with Apple for that though. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like visible numbers fucked up a lot of shit.
It can, because if it's not a lot, right?
Yeah.
Nigga could turn that back on you whole time. It's like, bro, you
and it's like a, that shit is just not for everybody to see. Analytics back in the day, it's like, why can I go on Spotify and see how many streams that this nigga got on his biggest song, and then I can see how many streams he got on his lowest?
Yeah.
That's
invasive as hell.
That's mad. Like, come on, but this is what niggas say when you sign up for them services and you're not reading the terms and conditions, like Threads.
See me, facts. you got Threads?
Yeah.
I can't even
delete
the
whole 360. I ain't even know until it was
right,
too
they
late.
say you delete this, you gotta delete Instagram.
This, your gram is gone.
Like,
shit.
what, nigga? But I ain't gonna lie to you, Threads, they played a trick on niggas.
Yeah.
Not me, I called it, bro, because nothing ain't messing with Twitter, bro. They kept talking shit like, man, this shit so good.
Twitter wildin' too, though. That nigga Elon changed that
Twitter
shit to X.
Yeah, facts. But Twitter ain't going nowhere. Twitter
it ain't. It's
because
it's
Twitter,
staple.
you can really get your shit off. I feel like on Instagram is a bunch of like smoke and mirrors just blowing
it is.
Smoke.
It's a hell of illusions.
Facts.
Twitter is like, niggas, it's real life, it's real time, it's real thoughts.
Facts.
It's porn for the freaky niggas. It's music. It's art. It's like, it's a big ass hub.
Nah, Twitter, that got the best porn though. I'm just
I hear that shit all the time. Now they do.
He said I hear that shit all the time. Niggas be full of shit. You see how he tries to? Nah, I hear that all the time. I ain't never seen him. I always hear that shit.
I hear that shit all the time though, man.
But no, so back to the streams. Like, I only asked that because I was wondering, because I got a friend that make music or whatever. He actually told me about how you can see the streams and shit like that. And I was just wondering, like, what gets you to 200 plus? I know it might not be a lot to you. You probably still climbing, but that's a major milestone.
You wanna know what's crazy? I'm happy to say that I've had a moment where last year, probably like 5-6 months ago, I reached 500,000 monthly listeners.
Damn.
Like 500,000 to me is like,
that's crazy.
Oh, these niggas is tuned in right now.
200,000.
200,000. That's what I'm saying. I was happy to have received that just to see what it looks like and feel what it feels like. I'm not mad at no number. Anybody that's listening to me, I'm appreciative.
Right.
But really, it's just for me, being that I'm not super consistent. I'm consistent, but it's the quality, and it's the quality of mixes. It's the quality of what I'm talking about. It's the quality of just how I'm presenting this body of work to you is timeless. I'm trying to take a timeless approach. That's why I don't really make a lot of trendy rap, and it is taking longer for me to be recognized because it's like I'm trying to be here. I don't want to be here today and going tomorrow. I started rapping when I was 3. Like this is my only option. This is how I feel in my life. Like I don't see nothing else.
No, that makes sense. So let me ask you this: do you think? I mean, of course not. Do you think? I mean, I would assume that some of you got some huge features.
Yeah, man.
That has to play a part in it. Do you tell an artist?
Yeah.
Do you tell an artist to, even if you didn't pay for these features, do you tell the artist that's trying to come up, stack up and get some of them features because it's going to add to that?
Not really no more because the game is so different. I feel like the way you get them, if you can get them features, by all means, go get every last one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like now we're in a space where it's like you get lit and it's these lit niggas is just tapping in with you now. They're gonna jump on your song by default.
But it's hard to get lit. We say that so loosely.
You right, but at the same time, it's just like it's a new nigga every day getting lit.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a market it's the billions and millions of people, and it's only 1 or 2 people getting lit every other day. But it's like it's kind of difficult to get these features.
Yeah.
Because if you not really lit or you not on nobody's radar, you got to pay that. You got to spend that bag.
Yeah, niggas.
The way I was able to kind of be blessed to get the features that I have, Pusha T was like a fan of the freestyle. I used to do freestyles around the same time that you was.
That's what I'm saying. That's why people put me on.
You feel me? I used to do around that time.
Like
I was doing
2017, 2018.
Yeah, I was doing freestyles every Friday. So Pusha T would be one of the lit people that would comment on my shit every time I drop a freestyle. So it got to a point in time when I'm reaching out, like trying to see what we can get done, and then my pops already knew Push, but I'm trying to use what he's fucking with me for already to build that relationship.
Yeah. Yo,
Pops, can you also make sure you reach out on this end so we can make it happen a little bit faster? He was like, let's do something. I sent the shit to Push immediately. He sent me his verse. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna get this verse back this fast. He sent me my verse back in no later than a day.
Damn.
And he walked it down. He walked it down so bad I had to do a second verse. I ain't gonna lie. I did a second verse after because it was initially supposed to be only 2 verses on the song. But I heard his verse, I said, God damn.
I mean, but it's Push though. You mean
it's Push, and I had initially changed my first verse, but he hit me. He was like, nah, like the only reason why I was able to come off pause the way that I did is because you approached the record how you approached it.
Okay.
So keep.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
You feel me? Like, yeah, he was like, nah, just keep. But I wanted to now hearing Push. I'm like, I need to do some lyrical shit. Nah. And he's like, nah, that's kind of gonna fuck up the whole vibe of what's going on.
Makes sense.
You don't want to skip.
Wait, let me toss a curveball to you.
Yeah.
Since you talk about Push.
Yeah.
You see him in the Jim Jones shit, right? The capo shit. What you think about that, bro? If we talking just rap, what you think?
Just rap, I feel like Jim did what he needed to do because on some, we all know Jim is not like, so he's not a nigga that you're gonna go to for super heavy bar.
But he sound good.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jim held his own on that motherfucker. Like you on a block in Harlem, you on some fly shit, you talking your talk, you doing what Jim Jones do. Pusha T is the nigga we gonna look to for super metaphors and similes and cocaine talk, and Jim he touching nerves, like he talking about crack and your brother and doing all that. It's like, God damn, y'all. But that's the sport of hip hop, and I'm happy to see that they were able to take it there and keep it there.
But I don't think it's crazy because now niggas probably hate me for this take. I'm borderline because I like the freestyle for sure from Jim. But part of me, because he's so much older, ain't want to hear
like it was
that
unnecessary.
Either. I ain't want because he talking like a bunch of drug shit. Like it's like
it's that. You know what the craziest thing is about that, right? I feel like a lot of consumers have been complaining about the fact that rap ain't been as competitive. It's been more of a sassy, like, ego thing lately. Like niggas want to just be mad at each other, emotional, and not take it to wax. I feel like Jim's approach was, nigga, instead of me being emotional, like he laughed at the shit first on the gram. He did the from the block shit, the epitome of a New York nigga doing some New York shit, and he did it his way. So it's like, kudos to Jim for that.
Do you think it's like, all right, you held your own?
Yeah.
Let's leave that alone, or
I definitely think Push is on his way back. He talked about his brother being a addict.
Yeah. Do you think Jim got another one of them in?
I don't know. We got to just see. I don't know, because we got to see what Push is coming. You know, Push is a personal nigga when it comes to them diss records.
Bro, I don't know how to.
He get real, like, he be on that shit. That nigga start airing out dirty laundry. It's like, oh, whoa, all right.
Facts. So wait, that was your first big one. Pause. That was your first big feature. That was crazy.
Oh my gosh. That was insane. That was so intense. That was outrageous, bro.
Damn,
but
it's Freaky Friday.
It's only Thursday.
On a Thursday.
The first major feature I got was technically it was 03 Greedo.
Oh, that was the first one.
Yeah. And that was the biggest record for real.
That was the West.
It was the West, yeah.
That shit was
03 Greedo and King Combs, of course. You know that we can't act like Christian ain't a big ass pause. That was crazy.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I know what I mean. Artist, like he's a very, the fuck.
He a big what?
Yeah, nah. Chill. We got edit that one. Time out. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh man. But then after that, Chris Brown was right after the Pusha T joint. Damn, and the way that happened was so ill. So at the time I was still in Hampton. So when the West dropped, nigga.
Well, you was in school.
Yes. I'm missing out on everything. These niggas used to call me from Live on Sunday. I gotta wake up for class 4 a.m. Niggas is in Live. I laid it down, now she out like a light switch. It got so bad, nobody knew what I looked like.
I can believe that.
I'm in school. I'm missing out on Coachella. I'm missing out on all the vibes, bro. I'm in college trying to finish this shit. But you ain't
Hampton, though. They not fucking with you?
In Hampton, they was fucking with me, but what the fuck?
It's Hampton. You can perform at homecoming going crazy.
Hampton compared to being at Coachella one week and Live on Sunday the next week and really collecting my fame how I should have been.
Yeah.
Granted, I feel like everything happened for a reason. It wasn't the time yet. But it's like, God damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Chris Brown shit, my boy Ralph, shout out to Ralph. Ralph was tapped in with CB on some like day-to-day shit. Like they just cool, playing basketball every day together, doing shit. And then Ralph is CYN, so it's just like it's more leverage. Christian is there, Chris Brown, Ralph, everything is tying into each other. And we had this record, me and K Wells, we had this record called Tank. And it was just me and him initially. And I forgot, I think I sent it to Ralph. You know, I sent it in the chat so niggas could hear it. Ralph is like, yo, he hit me one day randomly like, yo, this nigga CB loves this Tank shit. Like, he keep telling me he wants to get on this record, but I'm at school. So I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are y'all waiting on? Tell him to get on the record.
Facts.
So he'll call me again, like a week later, he call me again. Yo, this nigga keeps pressing it. I'm like, yo, bro, stop calling me, man.
Yeah, just give him the
Get the song. Like, if we gonna get the song, let's get the song. One night, 6 a.m, my pops calls me on FaceTime. You know, LA, 3 hours back, I wake up, I just hear Chris Brown vocals on the Tank joint. I'm like, oh, shit.
He gave you a verse and
that nigga gave me like 64 bars. The nigga was rapping longer than we was.
Nah, that shit was hard.
I was like, oh, shit. And then from then, me and CB just been tapped in. Like, that's one of my good industry friends. Like, CB's a good nigga. He's a cool nigga.
Nah, that's fine. I hear that a lot, though. I hear, like, Yo and probably Thug probably got some of the craziest work ethics when it comes to studio shit.
Thug work ethic. I got the chance to be at Future Studio working on some shit before. Them niggas, they was like, yo, these niggas be in here for like 20 hours.
But they say the way he even like
go to the club, come back.
Or not even that, like the way he manufactures the song, how he does it.
I never got the chance to I never even really met Thug. I never got the chance to be in like a Thug session or none of that. I've got the chance to sit in a Future session for a little bit. And that nigga, he's like a machine. And I know they like one and the same, but I can't really test to Thug's process. But I seen Future shit. That nigga, his engineer, he in that chair, he just going like, niggas just going crazy. Coming up with the craziest, waviest shit. Like, soon as you hear first, you just like, oh, no, this is going to be crazy when it drop.
No, that's
them
crazy.
Niggas, they was
that's
like,
crazy.
These niggas being here 20 hours
every
day.
What's up with your boy then? King Combs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he just dropped something with a 3-pack, right?
3-pack, yeah.
How you feel like, I like Yo. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't ever give him his credit because, like, I guess a lot of his songs be like remakes, but I'm fucking with that. I fuck with Yo.
It's a strategy that work. Why not, nigga? If I could get everything I did cleared and make it, what? It's a business move at the end of the day.
Outside of that, though, it should be good, though.
Exactly.
In my opinion,
in all honesty, that too. And then you bringing it back. It's so many people that, because you think about it, it's usually the older people that understand what his dad did and know the music that's like, oh, man, we like this kid, but we want to see him do something a little different. It's just like, it's a formula that's working for him. You can't really knock it, because if you was in that position, you probably would do the same shit.
But I don't think niggas is sleeping on, but that's why I'm saying I feel like niggas is sleeping on how good it is, because a lot of people try to do the remixes and the covers, but it don't hit.
It's natural, man. It comes
and
from
we can't say it's because it's, you know what I'm saying, but because the shit is good. It's just like Coi Leray.
You know, everybody, I fuck with Coi Leray. Shout out to Coi too.
Ain't it crazy how that happened though? Niggas was shitting on her.
Yeah, I just had a whole debacle.
Niggas was shitting on her. Look at her.
Yeah, I had a whole debate about how Coyle Ray's success has been like something to pay attention to. Because niggas tried to count her out so crazy.
So early though.
But that's good that you see that I'm gonna stand the test of time. I'm here.
Yeah, I mean that gotta be motivation for you.
Yeah,
what? All of that shit.
What? Everybody, especially because I be having personal relationships with a lot of these people. So it's just like everything I see is motivation. Me being here right now is motivation. Okay, we can't just stop.
Yeah.
You know, we got this far. I just went from the first, because you got to think about it, right? I dropped my first record on digital platforms in 2018. The same year the West dropped. A year later, I got a Pusha T feature. A year after that, I dropped a Chris Brown feature. A year after that, I dropped 7-11, and I just so put Helen Keller and 07 Bent, which is 2 singles on those. And Helen Keller is right now neck and neck with the West. It's about to pass the West.
Damn.
Shout out to CEO Trail, by the way.
Yo.
Then 07 Bent, Jordan Poole ends up using that as his fucking song on the gram when what was his accolade that he reached? Oh man.
I don't even got my phone.
Like
fact check it.
Yeah, we gotta fact check it. But I don't even remember, but he used it right in the midst of him just niggas understanding who Jordan Poole is. So 07 Bent starts to spark its own light. Then we drop Can We Talk, me, Dizzy Benko, and Devon Terrell. It's just like, bro, shit been going up on and there we go.
He posted it. Oh, when they want to. Oh, that's tight.
That's
crazy.
my bad for not even. I'm fucking.
I ain't
up.
even think about it.
They won a championship. Jordan Poole posts 07 Bent. So it's just like, and this is random, bro. Like, but this just shows me like, whatever I'm doing, proceed. Continue to be as great as you are. Yes, it's gonna take time. You could be a little bit more consistent, but don't lose the sense of being a quality type of nigga. Like I take pride in how much this quality shit is.
Nah, fact.
Because anybody right now, it sucks to say, anybody right now could drop a song. And I like to listen to stupid shit. One of my favorite songs right now is the fucking Krusty Krabs, the nigga Oddwin.
I wouldn't know.
You know what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't know.
Secret Formula, I want to put flavor in. That shit is so, that shit is just hard because it's like, and this kid is a real artist who makes real music, but he got lit off this moment of him just fucking around, and it's just like, y'all niggas gonna listen to this and give this all the recognition. And I got hella projects out. And
It's
y'all
another nigga what was the nigga that Billie Eilish song? I heard he's a rapper.
Amani White.
Yeah, I heard like I don't have no idea, but I heard he could like really rap, and like some of his like somebody was telling me. Somebody was telling me like they didn't like they hated that he went that route because he makes like real.
Sometimes look at Doja Cat. I just had this conversation too. Bitch, I'm a cow. That's how we learned who Doja Cat was. And then when we finally accepted, okay, let's see what she got. She came with some shit.
It's crazy because now I think about it. You probably Capella Gray. Another one, he like was super like talented, right?
He been talented. I've known Capella for years.
Then he just dropped some trendy type.
That nigga dropped Gallus, and it was just like,
and it's like, yo, that's probably not even my best
I dropped
shit.
the joint with Capella right after Can We Talk. I dropped Round and Round. Like, it's just so, I ain't gonna lie, God don't play about me, bro. Like, I really stand in and on that. Like, I feel like I affirm that. I manifest that, and I'm gonna continue to live in that. That shit, the way shit works out for me, it's like it's supposed to happen. Like how you said, like the shit in 2018, maybe it wasn't supposed to happen. That's why it never happened, and that's why we sitting here right now. The way shit happens, was meant for you is meant for you.
Nah, fact, you can't take it away from you.
You feel me? And I really live in that. Like, even when I'm having my bad days, like this day is supposed to happen like this. I'm supposed to learn something from this day. I'm supposed to put these emotions into music. I'm supposed to tap in with whatever this feeling is that I'm feeling. I gotta tap in and really embrace it wholeheartedly, because this is a part of my journey. This is part of my process. I feel like everybody, artists, creatives, businessmen, women, lawyers, doctors, whatever you in, embrace that shit.
No, facts, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, brother.
Man, thank you.
What you got going on right now that we can support you if we can? Like, I mean,
Rather Be is out right now. I just dropped I was about to say a project. I just dropped a single with Hollywood Cole. Shout out to Hollywood Cole. It's called Rather Be. We just shot the video for that. I'm about to shoot a video tomorrow. I'm dropping a song a month, so right now we got 5-6 months left of the year. I'm gonna make sure I'm in everybody's face. So after they see this interview it's gonna just seem like I'm an industry plant at that point. Like, why the fuck this nigga keep?
Yeah.
What did he do with the algorithm?
I mean, shit.
Trying to make love to the algorithm.
Canon and drama. I mean, that's some.
Shout out to Jen now too. Come on, man. Everything is realistic. Everything is working out, man. We figuring everything is working how it need to work.
Yeah, man.
Godspeed. We taking our time. Ain't no rushes.
That's gonna be fire, man. I appreciate it, man. For the people that don't know, let them know how to follow you and all that good stuff, man.
Man, Kai Cash. Don't forget the $ at KAICASH on everything. Streaming platforms KAICA $H.
You already know, man. Mr. J Hill Podcast.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. We out. That was good.
Yes.